Hello my dear students, welcome back to the video lesson. I'm Shweta Gupta, your maths teacher, and today I'm going to do the revision worksheet of lesson number 8. The topic of the lesson is more on fractions, and in this revision worksheet I will be explaining you more sums for practice from exercise 8a and exercise 8b related to the multiplication of a fraction by a whole number and by another fraction. So let's get started. Children, in the previous video lesson of this chapter, you have already learned how to multiply a whole number by a fraction or how to multiply one fraction by another fraction. So in this video lesson, we will be doing the revision of what we have already learned. So we will be practicing some more sums from exercise 8a and exercise 8b. So let's first begin with exercise 8a. And the first question is question number 2, B part. So here you have to multiply 8 by 2 upon 25. So children, you know that in this question, in this sum, 8 is the whole number and 2 upon 25 is the fraction. So first of all, what we will do? We will multiply the whole number by the numerator of the fraction upon the denominator of the fraction. So 8 multiplied by 2 upon 25. And now children, because we cannot divide any numerator and denominator from any common number, so we will write this fraction as 8 multiplied by 2 is equal to 16 upon 25. So 16 upon 25 is a proper fraction. So our answer is 16 upon 25. Now let's come to the next question, which is the B part of question number 3. So here we have the fraction 4 upon 33, and we have to multiply this fraction by whole number 11. So now what we will do? Again, we are going to multiply the numerator and the whole number, and then it will become 4 multiplied by 11 upon 33. Now children, just see one thing. Now we can reduce 11, or we can say that we can divide 11 and 33, 11 in the numerator and 33 in the denominator by common number 11. So when we divide 11 by 11, what do we get? We get 1. And when we divide 33 by 11, what do we get? We get 3. So now what is left? 4 multiplied by 1 in the numerator upon 3 in the denominator. So our answer is 4 upon 3. And now children, this 4 upon 3 is an improper fraction. So let's change it into mixed fraction, which is equal to 1 by 3. And this is our answer, final answer. Now let's move to the next question, which is the B part of question number 4. Here we have to multiply the whole number 8 by the fraction 5 by 6. So in the first step, what we are going to do? We will write in the numerator part 8 multiplied by 5 upon 6. Now children, again we can divide 8 and 6 by common number 2. So 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4 and 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. So now 4 multiplied by 5 in the numerator upon 3 in the denominator, which is equal to 20 upon 3. And children, the 20 upon 3 is an improper fraction, so you need to change it into mixed fraction. So your answer will be 6, 2 by 3. Now let's come to the next question, which is B part of question number 5, that is 5b. So here you have to multiply the fraction 2 upon 27 by the whole number 14. So we can write 2 multiplied by 14 in the numerator and 27 in the denominator. So it will be 2 multiplied by 14 upon 27. Now children, we cannot divide any number in the numerator and the denominator by any common number. So Now our answer will be 2 multiplied by 14, which is equal to 28 upon 27. Since this is an improper fraction, so let's change it into mixed fraction. So our answer is 1 upon 27. Now let's come to the next sum, which is 6b. Here we have to multiply the fraction 19 by 35 by 1. So in the numerator it will be 19 multiplied by 1 upon 35 in the denominator. So our answer is 19 upon 35, and this is a proper fraction. So this is our final answer.
Now children, let's do the revision of exercise 8b and let's do some of the sums of exercise 8b. So multiply. It is B part of question number 2. We have to multiply this mixed fraction 3 by 7 by 21. So first of all we have to change this mixed fraction to improper fraction. So 3 by 7 is equal to 24 upon 7 multiplied by 21. So this will be equal to 24 multiplied by 21 in the numerator and 7 in the denominator. Now we can divide 21 in the numerator and 7 in the denominator by common number 7, which will 21 divided by 7 is equal to 3 and 7 divided by 7 is equal to 1. So what is left? 24 multiplied by 3 in the numerator and 1 in the denominator. So our answer is 72. Now let's do the B part of question number 4. 3 upon 5 multiplied by 21 upon 12. So here we are multiplying two fractions together. So now what we are going to write? We will in the numerator we are going to write the numerator of both the fraction, and we will multiply the numerator of both the fraction in the numerator part, and in the denominator part we will multiply the denominator of both the fraction. So 3 multiplied by 21 upon 5 multiplied by 12. Now children, we can divide 3 in the numerator and 12 in the denominator by common number 3. So 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1 and 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4. So now what is left? 1 multiplied by 21 in the numerator and 5 multiplied by 4 in the denominator. So our fraction is 21 upon 20, and we can change it into mixed fraction, which is equal to 1 upon 20. Now let's come to the next question, which is B part of question number 6. Here we have to multiply the fraction 5 upon 16 by another fraction 3 1 by 5. Now 3 1 by 5 is a mixed fraction. So first we have to change this into improper fraction. So it will be 5 upon 16 multiplied by 16 upon 5. Now let us, in the numerator part we will multiply both the numerator of both the fractions, and in the denominator part we will multiply the denominator of both the fractions. So 5 multiplied by 16 upon 16 multiplied by 5. Now common numbers will be divided. 16 ones are 16, 16 ones are 16, and 5 divided by 5 both in the numerator and denominator. So what is left? 1 is left. So 1 is the answer. Now children, let's come to the next question, which is C part of question number 6. Here we have to multiply 9 by 50 by 8 1 upon 3. So let us see. First we have to change 8 1 upon 3, which is a mixed fraction, to improper fraction. So 9 by 50 multiplied by 25 by 3. Now we will write 9 multiplied by 25 in the numerator and 50 multiplied by 3 in the denominator. Now children, we will divide 9 in the numerator and 3 in the denominator by common number 3. So 9 divided by 3 is equal to 3, and 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1. And again we will divide 25 in the numerator and 50 in the denominator by common number 25. 25 divided by 25 is equal to 1, and 50 divided by 25 is equal to 2. So what is left? 3 multiplied by 1 upon 2 multiplied by 1, which is equal to 3 by 2. And it can be written in mixed fraction as 1 upon 2. So this is our answer. Now let's move to the C part of question number 7. 39 multiplied by 3, 8 by 30. So again, here we have to change this mixed fraction 3, 8 upon 13 into improper fraction. So let us see, 39 multiplied by 47 upon 13, right? Now 39 multiplied by 47 in the numerator upon 13 in the denominator. Now we can divide 39 in the numerator and 13 in the denominator by common number 13. So 39 divided by 13 is equal to 3 and 13 divided by 13 is equal to 1. So now what is left? 3 multiplied by 47 upon 1, which is equal to 141. So this is our answer. Now let's come to C part of question number 8. Here what we have to do? We have to multiply two mixed fractions. 7 3 upon 5 multiplied by 2 8 upon 13. So first of all we will change these two mixed fraction to improper fraction. So 7 3 upon 5 is equal to 38 upon 5 and 2 8 upon 13 is equal to 45 upon 19. So now 38 upon 5 multiplied by 45 upon 19. Now let us see what we have to do. 38 multiplied by 45 in the numerator and 5 multiplied by 19 in the denominator. So now can we divide? Yes, we can divide. First of all, we will divide 38 in the numerator and 19 in the denominator by common number 19. And 38 divided by 19 is equal to 2 and 19 divided by 19 is equal to 1. And now we will divide 45 in the numerator and 5 in the denominator by common number 5. So 45 divided by 5 is equal to 9 and 5 divided by 5 is equal to 1. So now what is left? 2 multiplied by 9 upon 1 multiplied by 1. So our answer is 18. Now children, let's do the next question, which is question number 13 of exercise 8b. Here you have to multiply 3 4 upon 27 by 18 upon 25. So first we will change this mixed fraction 3 4 upon 27 to improper fraction, which is equal to 85 upon 27 multiplied by 18 upon 25. So in the numerator part we will write 85 multiplied by 18 and in the denominator we will write 27 multiplied by 25. Now what we will do? Let us see. We will divide 85 in the numerator and 25 in the denominator by common number 5. So 85 divided by 5 is equal to 17 and 25 divided by 5 is equal to 5. And 18 and 27. So we will divide 18 and 27 by common number 9. 18 divided by 9 is equal to 2 and 27 divided by 9 is equal to 3. So now what is left? 17 multiplied by 2 upon 3 multiplied by 5. That is 34 upon 15, which is equal to 2 4 by 15. Now let's do the next question, which is question number 14. 5 upon 41 multiplied by 8 1 upon 5. So first of all we will change this mixed fraction 8 1 upon 5 to improper fraction. So 5 upon 41 multiplied by 41 upon 5. Now 5 multiplied by 41 upon 41 multiplied by 5. So now children, we can divide common number 41 and 41 by 41. So what we will get? 1 and 1 in the numerator as well as in the denominator. And in the same way we can divide 5 in the numerator and 5 in the denominator by common number 5. So 5 divided by 5 is equal to 1 and 5 divided by 5 is equal to 1. So our answer is 1. I hope children you have very well understood all the sums of multiplication of two fraction or multiplication of a fraction by a whole number.
So this way we have come to the end of our video lesson. I hope you have very well understood all the sums that have been explained in this video lesson. Thank you, my dear students. Keep watching, keep learning.